Hello everyone, my name is Kadek Utami. I'm a student of Ganesa University of Education, majoring in English Language Education. I'm so happy and excited in sharing today's topic. It is about phrase. There are several subtopics I'm going to discuss. The first one is the definition of phrase. The second one is the types of phrase. The third one, I'm going to talk deeper about noun phrase. The fourth one is the elements in noun phrase, and the last one, the example of noun phrase. So, let's move to the first topic. What is phrase? Phrase is a group of words which belong together as a unit in a sentence. Phrase doesn't consist verb and subject. There are several types of phrase. The first one is noun phrase. The second one is adjectival phrase. The third one is a verb phrase. The fourth one is adverbial phrase, and the last one is prepositional phrase. Let me give a brief explanation in every phrase. The first one is noun phrase. Noun phrase is a phrase which is headed by a noun. The example is black shirt. Shirt is the core or the head of the phrase, and black is the modifier in the phrase. And the second one is adjectival phrase. Adjectival phrase is a phrase which is headed by an adjective. Take an example. Extremely good. Good there is the head or the core, and extremely is the modifier. The third one is verb phrase. Verb phrase is a phrase which is headed by a verb. Take an example. Is playing. Is in this phrase is to be, which it is categorized as the modifier, and playing is the core because it is classified as a verb. And next is adverbial phrase. Adverbial phrase is a phrase which is headed by an adverb. The example is very slowly. Slowly is categorized as an adverb, so slowly is the core in this phrase, and very is the modifier. And the last one is prepositional phrase. Prepositional phrase is a phrase which is headed by a preposition. The example is out of touch. Off touch is the core, and out is the modifier. So as what I explained just now, it shows that phrase is always a structured head and also a modifier. So in noun phrase, there are two modifier. The first one is pre-modifier, and the second one is post-modifier. Pre-modifier is placed before the head or before the core of the core, and post-modifier is placed after the core or the head of a phrase. So there are four elements in noun phrase. The first one is head, the second one is determiner, the third one is adjunct or attribute, and the last one is complement. So now I'm going to show you the example in every element in noun phrase.
Alright, the first example that I'm going to show you is the example of head in a noun phrase. It's not that hard to find the head in noun phrase, then you just need to identify the word that categorized as a noun. So the word example that I use here is linguist. So this is how the diagram tree looks like, from n double bar into n bar and noun. So next is determiner. Determiner expands n bar into n double bar. And the example that I use here is the dancer. And this is how, if we draw it into the diagram tree, from n double bar into determiner and n bar, and from n bar into noun. So the core here is dancer, and the determiner here is the, which the position is as a modifier. Alright, next is adjunct or attribute. Adjunct expands n bar into n bar. The example that I use here is an amazing art. So this is how, if we draw it into diagram tree, from n double bar into determiner and n bar, and divide it into adjectival phrase, and then this is N bar, and down into noun, or the core of this phrase, which is are. The adjunct in this phrase is amazing, which amazing is categorized as adjective. So therefore, this is adjectival phrase. But in noun phrase, this is called as the adjunct, and this is determiner. An. All right, next one is complement. Complement expands N into N bar. All right. The example that I use here is the receptionist staff. This is how the diagram tree looks like. From N double bar into determiner and N bar, and then N bar down into noun phrase and noun, or the core of the phrase itself. So the core here is staff, that is the noun. And the complement here is receptionist, which receptionist is categorized as a noun. So therefore, here is noun phrase. But still, the position or the element here is as the complement, and the determiner is the. Alright, from those examples, I give one example which consists of determiner, adjunct, and complement. The phrase example here is an instructor of sport with a gray t-shirt, which this is how the diagram tree looks like. From N double bar to determiner as always, and then N bar into noun phrase, and N bar into noun phrase and noun. The position here, this one, from N bar, noun phrase Balinese, and N bar here is as the attribute or the adjunct. And from N bar here into noun phrase art here, and the student here as a complement. So once again, it's not that hard to find the core or the head of a noun phrase, because we just need to identify a word that classified as a noun. So in this example, the core is student, or the head is student. All right, that's all for today's explanation and discussion in this video about phrase and noun phrase. I hope you enjoy it, and thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you gained something from it. Have a nice day. See you.